So your daughter decided to transition like early 20s, right? I'm trying to grasp this a little bit. Because yeah, you don't, if you're over, like, you're past your pubescent era, you don't take puberty blockers to prevent you from going through puberty, because you're just going to be going through puberty as the opposite sex anyways, from my understanding. Mind you, if you're wondering why now I have fangs, I use them like a mouth guard. Whenever I get really anxious, I usually like bite my lip a lot. It's really, really not appealing in my opinion. So I suck on the mold like I would a mouth guard, or a binky, if you will. But anyways, don't mind me and my insecurities. You know, at least I don't own up to them. But I understand the consequences in terms of that is kind of one of the trade-offs of transitioning, is the inability to have kids. I don't, is it permanent? I'm pretty sure it is. I mean, especially for a woman going into transitioning to a male. And that's what I'm saying. A lot of these kids that are going through these little phases that could just be very well maybe a phase, don't really understand the future repercussions and consequences of their actions, being kind of manipulated or coerced to doing things that they aren't conscious enough to even like grasp completely. Again, like I said before, there's very far few between individuals that are very, very self-aware at a very young age, but most kids are not. They're just trying to play and, you know, be a kid. When I read that your daughter didn't have the blockers for puberty, she didn't rationalize the thought until early 20s, meaning like she didn't decide to transition until early 20s. Because I same for me. Like I literally started from 23 going on 24. But I call my transition the best stupidest decision I've ever made in my entire life. And I'm going to talk about that someday, but you know.